welcome back to the channel everybody, and if you're new to my channel, I'm your host Mr. Kensei. Let's begin with this video, day 2178, and I'm almost done with 6 years of NoFap. I'm gonna hit a 6 years record, personal record. There are people who have done even more. There are people who've never even thought about doing NoFap because they already did it from, let's say, their teenagehood, so they are way farther than me. For me, 6 years is a great mark in my life. Now, that's not the subject of today. Today's subject is BrainFog. F-O-G. Now, a lot of people have problem with this. They say that they have, let's say, a cognitive problem, which is always derived from many more things other than NoFap. Some people claim to have solved it with NoFap, and that can be very true. That is absolutely true. But there are also many other things if this does not work. Now, what are the symptoms, or let's say, what does contribute to this problem? A big load of sugar consumption. We live in a society where we drink way too much soda, eat way too much candy, and we also eat a lot of, let's say, junk food, or let's say unhealthy foods. That can be a better description for that. So we're eating very, very unhealthy. What happens is, this will make your blood sugar rise and fall. So your body is having sometimes a spike of energy, and sometimes it has no energy at all. Your brain needs fuel, but it needs a constant fuel. That's why in most cases when people fast, they have a way better cognitive function, because your blood sugar levels are stable. This makes it easier for your brain to get fuel, let's say the ketones that it's using as fuel, to have a proper brain function, which automatically solves this problem. Now, we also have another problem, that is a lack of sleep. A lack of sleep is also associated with diabetes or pre-diabetes. It can make insulin resistance just as much as sugar consumption. Can also lead to pre-diabetic state, or even turning into a diabetic over time. Now, lack of sleep also makes you, let's say, extremely tired throughout the day. And by having a lack of sleep, there are other factors that you need to look at. Are you a heavy sugar drinker, let's say, sodas? Do you drink a lot of coffee? Are you addicted to coffee? So on and so forth. Inactivity. Well, you being inactive, sitting at home, being lazy, doing nothing at all, your blood flow, let's say, what's the better thing I can explain? Your blood is not flowing through as it normally would. An active person has a better heart rate, a better blood pressure. Instead of a low pressure, it has a pressure that is actually healthy. Therefore, your body is transporting oxygen and nutrients to the brains, which in that case gives your brains the fuel. Gives your brain the fuel, and it actually solves this issue. So I would say, start exercising. Start going out for a walk, an hour a day. It doesn't hurt. If an hour a day is really a lot for you, try at least half an hour. You will notice over time that this will make you, this will solve this issue. Now, NoFap related. Why do I say NoFap related? I cannot use other words because video can get demonetized. So what happens is, I have to use the word NoFap, since that is actually a positive thing. And you know the exact opposite of this, and that can also be a problem, because when you're, let's say, at the gym, wink wink, working out your forearms, wink wink, or watching TV, wink wink, it can make you deplete your dopamine and zinc and other nutrients from your body in combination with both of what I said. So the next thing, stress and depression. When you're in a depressed state, it's like you have a curtain over your brain. It's like you cannot tap into your energy because your how to say it, your thoughts and whatnot are constantly occupied with maybe unpleasant events, maybe you had some trouble at home, etc. And you cannot stop thinking about it. That can really deplete a lot of your brain energy, if I may say like that, and can cause you to have this issue. Now, all of this can be solved by stopping your sugar consumption and eat healthier. Exercise, try to have a better sleep by cutting out caffeine and sugar at the same time or one after the other. And then NoFap, but I also recommend fasting. Fasting really eliminates this whole issue. If you fast in combination with NoFap and cutting out sugar, improving your sleep, being active, and try to manage your depression by seeking professional help, etc., and actually reverse your diabetic state, you will solve this whole issue and your brain will start to function properly. Now, by also having a fasting and NoFap at the same time, your dopamine will rise. Fasting also increases dopamine receptors. And because you cut out your addictions, you will have a lot more dopamine. Now add in the 3 magic ingredients. I'll put the link in the description box as soon as I have time, by the way. Then you will notice that this whole issue will be gone, because not only will you have a lot more brain energy, but you will also have restart dopamine levels, which will make you work a lot better, which makes your brain function optimally. And that's where you want to stand in life. You don't want to have a depleted brain. You want to have a restart, a refilled, properly functioning brain. Now that's how you do it. So once again, the 3 magic ingredients: exercise, cut out sugar and caffeine, try to improve your sleep by cutting out caffeine like I said, manage your stress and depression, do NoFap, and of course start fasting. If you cannot fast for a whole day, try intermittent fasting. If you cannot do one of these things, try to, how to say it, of course intermittent fasting can be done several ways. Intermittent fasting shouldn't be hard though. If you cannot fast, something is wrong. I really mean it, something is wrong. So you have to check out, maybe go to a medical professional that can actually help and guide you into it. But that's how you do it. And that's it for today's video. Have any question? Please drop a comment in the comment section. By the way, I have opened now my Patreon account. You can visit, the link will be in the comment section. I will put some additional links in the pinned comment, so you can find everything there. And throughout the time that you guys are supporting me, you also are free to donate whatever you like, so I can do a lot more for each and every one of you. And I will also try to help people personally. So, having that said, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, like and share my video, and as for always, do not